Mate, Daniel got dropped in the first round, and I said, he's winning the fight. Everybody around me looked at me like, what? I'm like, he's winning the fight. And then guess what he did? He fucking fight. He just bit bodies, gumshoe, and carried on.
What about that first knockdown? What did he do with Fabio Wardley?
Fabio was not ready for boxing. He was no jab, nothing, looking for power shots. It's like he didn't train. He was busy commentating. Little bastard. He was supposed to fucking train in the gym. How many jabs did Fabio chuck? Less jabs. He didn't chuck no jabs. He didn't do anything we've seen before. You know, and today, Sam Smith was right. He goes, you're only a world champion until you fight a real.
The long-awaited showdown between Fabio Wardley and Daniel Dubois has finally come to an end, and boxing legends from across the sport have shared their reactions and analysis of the explosive heavyweight battle.
I thought it was going to be. It was much better than I thought it was going to be. These two guys, they gave everything, heart, soul. I mean, I don't want to hear any more about Daniel Dubois being a quitter, and what a heart Fabio's got. I mean, they both took big shots, carried on all the way through it. I mean, it was just a brutal fight, which was all about guts and determination, and probably one of the best heavyweight fights I've seen certainly in the UK.
It certainly was, and it was called Don't Blink. Everyone said it wasn't going to go the distance, but it did go a lot further than I think a lot of people thought it was going to.
Me too, because they took the shots. I mean, when the first round, when he got caught on the head, it's like when he fought Kevin Lorena. You get a bit discombobulated when you get caught on the top of the head, and he did well to get over that.
What about Daniel Dubois and that?
Daniel was fucking amazing. He was getting hit, but he was not quitting. He didn't have the quit in his eyes this day. You see, we wanted to win the fight.
I'll tell you what, it's one of the best fights I've ever seen. One of the best fights. Fair play to Fabio Wardley. What a hard man he is. He didn't want to quit. His corner didn't pull him out. And Daniel Dubois kept his composure. He kept his composure, stuck to the plan. He started to get a bit tired himself. He realised that Wardley still got something in the tank. He kept pulling it out of the bag. He looked dead on his feet. But what a fight that was, and listen, fair play to Fabio.
Unbelievable fight, very crazy, very hard fight. Yeah, I like it.
How did you see the fight progressing when Fabio hurt Daniel in the first round?
Yeah.
Did you think he was going to go on to win?
Yeah, but you know, this is heavyweight boxing. You know, first of all, when I see the situation, I say crazy now. Fabio will stop the fight early, but you know, you see the result.
You see Fabio's face, the blood lead was a mess. How much heart and desire did I done very better?
It was very hard for him. You know, I think today, yeah, it's good.
And for your Fight TV, John by Buddy McGirt. Buddy, what a main event that was. What did you make of it?
Hell of a fight. I think the worst thing that happened was that knockdown in the first round. After that, Wardley was just looking for that right hand. No jabs, no left hook. Sorry, meat and chicken. You know what I mean? But it was a hell of a fight. He showed the heart of a champion, and I think there should be a rematch.
Do you think that created that false sense of like the fight was kind of heading towards Fabio's favour, that first round knockdown then?
When the knockdown happened, I was like, oh shit. But then in the third round, I was like, I don't know. And then once Dubois' jab started landing, I told the guy sitting next to me, it's over.
A lot of comments online complaining about the referee and maybe saying he should have been pulled out. What's your thoughts on that?
Listen, in a fight like that, because you've seen Fabio Wardley pull himself out from the brink of getting beat before, you can understand why Howard Foster didn't want to jump in the way. He gave him every chance he could, took him to the doctor twice, I think, and the doctor said, you know, carry on. But personally, if it was me, I'd have pulled him out a round ago and saved him from that finish. He finished on his feet, but he took far too many shots.
Daniel Dubois' heart, everyone all this week's been bringing up him quitting and not getting back up, questioning his heart, and he showed a lot tonight.
Well, I think when, you know, he went in against Joyce when he was young, people said he quit. He didn't quit, he had an eye damage. And since then, you've never seen him quit. And it's come back well. It's great to see him get the win after everything he's been through. But at any point, Fabio Wardley could have pulled that shot out of the bag. I mean, he had him down twice in the opening rounds. So, you know, fair play to Dubois. Composed himself, believed in himself and came through that fight and got the win in the end.
I have to ask you, buddy, we saw moments where Don Charles seemed to be kind of slapping Daniel Dubois in the corner.
Right.
As a trainer yourself now, what do you make of that? Is that something?
Wake him up. You know, calm down and you got knocked down. So what? Wake him up. Once he started using the jab, it was over.
We know in the past Fabio showing tremendous heart. He's done it again
Well, listen, I love
tonight.
Fabio. He showed a lot of heart. Hell of a champion.
Oh, where did you get that?
I hijacked 2 guys coming in, man.
God bless you.
Very quickly as well, obviously Callum Smith was due to face David Morrell before the injury. David Morrell with a shot lost tonight to Zach Chelly. What did you make of that?
You know, listen. This is boxing, man. Anything happens. You know what I mean? So he took on a tough guy. He didn't take a walk in the park. When you get a guy that has everything to gain and nothing to lose, they're the worst guys to fight.
Even a battle-hardened veteran like Derek Chisora admits he cannot confidently predict the outcome of this fight. With strong personal connections to both camps, he says choosing a winner would put him in an impossible position. Chisora expressed deep respect for both fighters as well as the experienced trainers guiding them, deciding to remain neutral rather than risk upsetting close friends. In the end, he believes the matchup is so evenly balanced and unpredictable that the only certainty is an intense, high-stakes war that will push both men to their absolute limits.
I'm gonna sit on the fence on this one. I'm not gonna pick a side. I'm not gonna pick a side.
You normally tell us to pick a side.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit on the fence because
we need you, Derek.
I know Don is training Dubois, and then the last time I always give prediction, Don gets all upset and I'm not talking to you. Why don't you have loyal to me? Blah, blah, blah. So I'm not gonna say anything. And I like Fabio. You know, I've known Fabio for years. I see him. We talk. You know, there's always mutual respect there. So I'm not gonna say who's gonna win or who's gonna lose. So I apologize for that. But all I know is we're gonna have a good fight.
Don's a good man as well. Yeah. I've got a lot of time for
Yeah, so this is my reason why I'm not picking a side, because both fighters, they got something I know about them. So wish them luck, and I hope they come out ring safe.
Bruno also offers a blunt but chilling strategy for surviving a fighter like Wardley. According to him, there is no room for hesitation, caution, or playing it safe in close exchanges. He believes the only effective response to Wardley's non-stop aggression is to confront him with the same level of ruthless intensity and destructive intent that he brings from the very first bell.
It's fire, to be honest. If you have to go in there, because he ain't going in there to mess around. And when he's going in there, you can see he throws everything with bad intention. But if you were going to fight him, you've got to give him bad intention as well.
Bruno remains doubtful about Dubois' well-known inconsistency, pointing out that while the explosive version of Daniel Dubois is capable of performing at a world-class level, he can quickly fall apart and lose composure when intense pressure is applied. He believes Dubois' punching power alone may not be enough to defeat someone like Wardley, a fighter who appears to enjoy physically dismantling anyone standing in front of him.
Dubois, he's a funny guy, you know. 1 minute he's up, 1 minute he's down. And sometimes when he gets around his head, he starts going to do some funky movements, you know what I mean? If he can keep to the Daniel that we all know at his best, looking for 6, but I don't think he'll do that. And the guy is very, very dangerous guy, very confident guy, and he wants to, you can see he desperately wants to do well for himself, and he will do with the power what he's got, because, breaking a man's jaw, breaking a man's rib, or breaking a man's nose is different to do that in our days, but these days he's just breaking wherever he is.
As the expert breakdown reaches its peak, veteran boxing journalist Gareth A. Davies embraces the thrilling unpredictability of a matchup that cannot be fully explained by logic or statistics. He describes a scene of pure heavyweight chaos, where every possible outcome, from a tactical boxing masterclass to a devastating early knockout, hangs delicately in the balance.
See the fight going 2 ways. I can see Fabio Wardley winning it. I can see Daniel Dubois winning it. I can see Daniel Dubois spectacularly outboxing Fabio Wardley if everything goes well for him on the night. I can see Fabio Wardley stopping Daniel Dubois at any point and breaking him down. I can see a 12-round war. I can see the fight ending early on either side. That's what makes this so exciting. Two young fighters in their prime who are extremely exciting in their heavyweight.
The analysis gains even more credibility as Frazer Clarke, a fighter who has gone through brutal rounds in the ring with Wardley and experienced Dubois' explosive power during sparring sessions, shares his insight into both heavyweights. Clarke dismisses the belief that Dubois has been mentally damaged by past setbacks, explaining that the champion's mentality and unique personality allow him to move past high-profile defeats better than most fighters.
Fight, look, I think both fighters will go into it full of confidence as well. Even though Daniel Dubois is coming off that defeat to Usyk, I'm not sure it would affect him as much as it would affect other fighters.
No,
knowing him as a character. Fabio Wardley, he probably feel like he's just floating on a cloud right now. I think everything in the last little few months he touches turns to gold. He's just been fantastic. He's improved an awful lot. And when I look at him now, I see the confidence that sort of radiates off him. Even though he didn't win the title in the ring,
he beat Joe Parker.
But he beat Joe Parker,
Yeah.
which is basically a world title fight, isn't it? So as a boxing fan, and obviously everyone loves the heavyweights, you couldn't ask for much more than this fight. And like I said, I think we're all in for a treat because I don't know.
Rejecting the notion of a lucky punch, Caldwell believes that Wardley's knack for pulling off victories comes from countless hours of focused training and disciplined preparation in the gym. According to him, what may seem like a miraculous moment to the audience is actually a carefully practiced strategy, making Wardley a serious threat right up until the final seconds of the 12th round. That's all for today, everyone. Stay connected for the latest boxing news, highlights, events, and exclusive stories. Be sure to subscribe to Ring Hub TV and enable notifications so you never miss an update. Also, check out our other videos for more exciting boxing content. Until next time, stay safe and peace out.